Our mission is simple. Hold the mine. Our dwarves need to defend our mine against endless waves of invaders. Now, the way we're going to do that is we're going to go deep into the mine, balance risk and reward to try to get more resources and explore more of the mine, find heroes, and free them from their cages to help us defend, and upgrade our heroes to become incredibly powerful. So let's get straight into it. So the mission is simple. Hold the mine. Now, before we do anything, we need to assess the situation. This is our dwarf hold, our mountain kingdom. It's going to be attacked at nighttime, but during the day, we can go mining. Now, I've got this many actions to try to find some valuable resources, so what we're going to do is just dig straight down. It's going to give us a lot of visibility. Not only that, but there's a cage here, which is going to unlock a new member for our party here. He's going to help us, well, defend the mine. So do we want an alchemist or a knight? I want a knight at first. Someone to just like dish out some damage. So Hold the Mine is now out in early access, and you can check out the game by clicking on the link in the video description below. And a huge shout out and thank you to Hold the Line for sponsoring today's video. Now we have a choice on which blueprint or a building that we want to make. Now the firework tent sounds pretty fun, but we're going to do a reroll and reroll once again. Now, this is going to be really good. Increase the number of pickaxes for each expedition by 1. Now, we don't have enough resources just yet. We're going to need 8 stone in order to do that, but I'm finding the stone right now. But before we do that, I want to dig deeper, because they call this a mine, and this is just not deep enough to be a proper dwarven mine just yet. Ultimately, yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. These help. Someone's screaming help because, well, they need help. They're in this cage. Now, after that, I'm going to have 5 more, and I should be able to get a decent amount of stone, and we'll unlock a torch, or rather this blueprint skull next. First, we'll accept the new member to help defend our kingdom, gather a little bit of stone resources, and absolutely taking the wizard. Now, you'll notice right here, we only have 3 lanterns, aka 3 mining sort of like expeditions there, and now it is nighttime and we have to start the battle. So if we could increase the number of lanterns we have and increase the number of mining pickaxes we have, well, then we're going to be able to get a lot more resources and a lot more defenders. Now right here, you'll notice we have about 5 spots to put defenders. This melee guy's got a shorter range than the ranged wizard. Now we can also get like an archer that'll have a much bigger area of coverage. So let's see if we can't find one. Now, I'm not seeing any clues just yet, but we'll take a blueprint and we'll take another one. Now, I love how he just like creates a hole to kind of teleport, so he moves very fast. Ooh, that's a nice little, we've got some boxes. Oh, I can't go any further. Now, that's the problem about digging in the dark. Increase the mine store maximum health by 3 is a pretty decent building, and we have the stone to do that. So we'll take that. But what we need to find now is ruins. Now I've got 3 pickaxes left. So let's mine up this stone. We'll jump up here and then mine these 3 pieces as well. So with it, we've got boxes of random resources. What do we want? A diamond is used to construct rare buildings. Well, we don't have any buildings. We don't have any ruins found just yet. So I'm going to take the rerolls, actually. We have a decent amount of stone. Here we go. These are the spots we can build buildings. Now, for science, do I want to just like see if we can't get just one of them? So we'll dig this bottom one first, and it only takes 1 in the square to get it. So we wasted 2 actions. However, we did find 2 sets of ruins. So this is the first thing I want to get. Increase the number of pickaxes I have. So we went from 8 to 9, but it's time to fight another battle. Now we've only got our 2 heroes, but I think that's going to be enough to defend against wave 2 just here. So let's go ahead and speed things up. The wizard's doing lightning damage. The warrior is using his trusty sword. And we held the mine without issue. Now, day 3, a shop is coming, right? So, we can sell some of our resources for extra gold. We can increase our hero's attack speed, deal some poison, increase critical chance, increase their base damage by 2. That sounds kind of juicy. I think I would rather that than attack speed. So, now it's time to get back into the mine. From here, it's as simple as pressing this arrow and hopping on down. So, we've got ruins. We don't need to unlock this ruin just yet, but I would absolutely love to try to find more people to join us. But this time, this first one here is just going to be a resource harvesting expedition. And if we're lucky, we'd have some clues as to what's next. Now, we can increase the mine door's maximum health by 3, but I don't think we need that just yet. So, that round is over. We're going to want to do an exploratory mine here. And they call it a mine. I've got 4 left. All right. I think this is pretty solid. Oh, what's that? Oh, that barrel's going to open up quite a bit. So, oh, and there's a bomb. Excellent. So, we've got 2 ruins available. And this is our last one. So, I could do all of this. I'm going to do the bomb and unlock that and get 1 piece of stone. I mean, why not? Let's go ahead and get gold instead. All right, so that bomb just blew up a considerable amount. And we found a spot for a ruin, but that was about it. So I was really hoping to find... Oh, there it is. Okay. After this next day, or this rather night of attacks, we're going to get this cage to unlock a 3rd hero. I'm hoping that we've got what it takes to hold off against this. These guys are taking about 2 hits each. So a 3rd defender would do rather well as maybe, you know, an attack speed buff, I think is kind of what I would like to go for. Oh, we have some kind of a weather event coming up. It's snowing! Oh, the snow hides the nature of the block. Now, fortunately, we played a little bit of memory, so we know that's a regular block. All right, that's about all we can do today. But a new warrior is going to join the defenses. Now, this is intriguing. For 2 diamonds... Whenever an enemy dies, there's a 30% chance of triggering a lightning strike on a random enemy, and it deals 5 damage and applies shock. That's curious. I'll take it, because not that we have a lot of diamonds lying around. So who do we want? The rogue or the sea witch? We're going to take the rogue, and we can adjust their order. Yeah, so the wizard should probably be in the middle there, because he's got the widest range, and then the 2 melee-focused dwarves on the outside. Now, we need to unlock a new shaft for us here. Haven't found any diamonds at all. There's 1 speculative... I like how there's the risk-reward of speculative mining here. Oh, what is that? That looks like a mushroom. A harpoon atelier. Ooh, increasing... Okay, that's what we want. The warhorn is going to dramatically increase their attack speed. And I'm going to purchase that, like, right off the bat. Because we have so much stone. So after 4 seconds... All right, we've got a blueprint up there. I gotta see what that mushroom is. I gotta know. Oh, okay, he just like popped up and found a ruin. Yes! Increases the number of lanterns available in the future days by 1. That is massive. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, there is a hero right over here. So 3 tiles, and we know it's good. And I don't think I need to dig through it. The whole, like, building a tunnel and sort of just, like, you know, like teleporting in a way is a very interesting sort of means of, like, mine discovery. So already we should have our 100% attack speed bonus. And we've got some new enemy types. That guy just brought a bomb. He was destroyed before he got to the gate. But the enemies are getting there. Now, they didn't do any damage. We got pretty lucky there. First things first, as much as I like to do all sorts of other stuff. All right, we found our first diamond, and I found another ruin. So, pretty solid all around. There's 1 diamond. This should scout out a decent amount. Okay, there's a box of random resources. And there's a treasure chest. Oh, the Bastion. Okay, so this guy's just like a beast. He could lock down 1 side, but I don't know the next time we're gonna get another hero, but I'm still gonna get him. Get that treasure chest, and then we'll start digging down here, and I've got 1 more left. A diamond. I'm gonna stop this one. It's random resources in that chest. I would rather have the diamond because that will allow me to build the building that will get me another torchlight, which is just massive utility at this point. Oh, if I would have found that barrel earlier. Okay, what do we got? A relic. On the tally of 10 blocks dug, gain an additional stone or gold. Probably gold. Where's my ruin? I've got the 2 diamonds. Yes, an additional lantern. Now, does that kick in right now? It does not. So I'm gonna do this. It'll just mine those. So I'll do 1 digging to get 2, I guess. I'm not seeing any more like really, really valuable resources. Runes, gold galore, even a few scrolls. But your boy is getting greedy. So I'm gonna do 2 speculative shafts right here. All right, let's see what the barrel does. Yeah, decent. I mean, it was 1 for 2. If we had found it earlier, it would have been significantly better. And we get... Oh, I'm taking the diamond most definitely. And it's time to fight. The Bastion's in play. I should have moved the warrior over here, because he's more just like a guy to block and push the enemy back. That being said, our heroes should be smart enough to focus on which side, but we got really lucky. which side the Bastion's on because we've got a big old boss with a troll hammer. All right, that was scary. And it's shop day. So, what do we got? Ooh, we could get lucky. We could increase the mine door's maximum health by 2. That's tempting. But the one we definitely need is attack speed. So I'm gonna need to sell quite a bit, but I've got a decent amount of gold. There we go. Let's do a reroll. Increase the number of pickaxes available. Doing it. Like, I don't even care. I'm a dwarf and I want to mine. So the more we can mine, the better. So I've got 4 lanterns and even more pickaxes available. But we are in desperate need of an additional hero. Now, we could increase the mine store health by 3. It still hasn't been struck, but I have a bad feeling about this. I think it is going to get struck. And I'm going speculative. We are risking it for the biscuit. We're going to go out this way and that way. Okay, we messed up there. We found a way through. Okay, that's intriguing. The Hunter Cave is curious, so we'll take that. We have 9 pickaxes, so we have 36 mining actions. Hold on. All right, so right here is a new hero. We absolutely need that. So we'll dig in a T formation here. Oh, dynamite. Wait a minute. Why is it there's a skull and crossbones on it? Like, will we die if we use it? And I'm taking the gold. Hero, an alchemist would be cool. Now, we only get 1 more, so who does the most? This has a higher crit chance on the Sea Witch, but a little bit better range of the alchemist. I'm gonna take the alchemist. It's more classic dwarf. Destroys all surrounding blocks and automatically collects the resources. This is like a node of gold. Now, how big is that? I'd rather do more speculative. I am such a bad speculator. Like, we're going deeper. Oh yeah, that was sizable. Hey! Oh, good. This barrel might clear out these difficult spots. And you guessed it, more speculation. I can't help myself. Oh, the barrel can't get you through this terrain. Okay, so now I am gonna build this. The Hunter Cave increases crit chance, and it's time to defend. So the alchemist is out there, and I made the same mistake I did where I should have switched these two. So we'll do a war call to increase. Oh gosh. Oh man, there's a lot more time involved here. I don't think this guy's gonna get to the door. So we're barely holding on here. And this time our Bastion did not get smited by that strange thing's hammer. And we've got to pick, these gems need to go to our heroes. So I think the guy with the best range needs both of these. And I'm gonna put him in the middle, and I'm gonna switch you two. Now we've got some hero upgrades. So we unlocked the alchemist so that they could get poison. I feel like that's gonna be really helpful, and we'll get a lot of utility when we deal with some of the bigger boss units. I'm starting to get the feeling that we will absolutely need to upgrade the durability of our keep. So I will purchase the sawmill. We have plenty of stone, but we need to find some more ruins. There's a ruin right over here, so we'll take that. And speculative mining is stopped, so we'll go laterally. Let's gather. Are there any more like really highly valuable runes that are easily accessible? Not really. There's singular ones, but there's no groupings of them. So 3 runes here and 3 runes there. That's pretty decent. Oh, diamond. I love this, man. Is there anything better? Like, I don't know what it is about mining games, but they were meant for someone like me. I'm a simple person. Give me a pickaxe. Let me dig down. Let me find increasingly more valuable loot. I really enjoyed the game loop here in Hold the Mine. Drops a massive anvil. Sounds intriguing. Uses a ton of gold. That might be really good. Stop all. Whenever an enemy takes poison damage, 50% chance of poisoning a nearby enemy. I think we need that because our alchemist here now has poison damage, and it looks like we're gonna have some interesting upgrades. But this is Big Daddy. Basic attacks apply shock, 30% chance of doing more. And now we need our damage boy. Now that's just too expensive. We're gonna need 1 more rune if we want to increase his damage. Now, obviously I'm getting that diamond. I want to find more big stacking runes. Such an interesting game, man. I dig it. Do we go speculative? Yes. There's a mushroom. Ah, we were paid off for being speculative. Gonna get the mushroom. And I'm gonna take all available runes because we need them. There's quite a bit. They're just all ones. Okay, so the mushroom didn't really help us out there. There's a box of random resources. And we didn't really uncover anything that's like, oh gosh, I need to go there. I guess there's a ruin here and one over there as well. Let's take some more blueprints before this day is over. We're gonna have quite a bit. And then we'll take the gold. So this should show us nothing. We got unlucky there. Okay, 3 new blueprints. Hopefully one of these is gonna help us out. So we don't have any unit that does summons. Fireball's kind of cool, but we don't have the stone, and we don't have a reroll. I guess we'll take the volcano heart and hope that we can have something a little bit better. Windmaker. Rain of Arrows is an interesting spell. Deals 10. Now we don't have any rerolls, so unfortunately we have to take one of these. Periodic effects can be triggered 2 seconds earlier. Okay, that's intriguing. Ooh, diamond. Did I miss that diamond? I think I did. All right. Now, we've got 6 runes. On the tally of 4 attacks, the attacks gain unlimited range. How about a big whopping yes? And we'll unlock this big guy. Well, we need to do this one first. I'm actually gonna save my runes, and I think that's risky. But no risk, no reward. All right, and we're gonna save our war calls. First one now. Man, we still got 32 seconds. Each night just gets progressively longer and the enemies get more and more difficult. I used the call because there was a guy running up with a bomb. Yes. Just, no! They smited a hero. But we held the line. We just need to get all the way through this. I think we can do it. We can hold the mine. First things first, where's that diamond? I see you, diamond. You can't outsmart me. You can't do that. That's illegal. Don't make me feel stupid. Yeah, I think it pays to be a little exploratory with your first torch. That's how I'm rationalizing it. Okay, what do we get? Resources. I could get another diamond or I could get 4 stone. I'll take the diamond just because they're hard to come by. And there's ample stone. And I think we need a little bit more stone. So this time it's going to be a somewhat speculative dig here to the left and a little bit down here to the right. But I didn't find anything really valuable. I really like the idea of having a volcano. Shooting fireballs sounds great. Like, what's going on over there? There's so many interesting, like, mining shafts I would love to check out. All right. Do we dare to go deeper? Your boy has a high risk tolerance. For better and for worse. He says that when I did a relatively conservative 3 mining squares down. I'm very risky. Doubles damage from poison? Absolutely yes. I'm putting that in immediately. And this guy needs more poison, but we're gonna need more runes. Deals 4 damage per stack of poison. That's intriguing, but we need to open up one of these. So increase base damage. We'll do attack speed, and then we'll get 1 more rune to unlock catalysis. Catalysis. I've never met her. Yep, it is what it is. I'm dumb. I did not get the rune that I needed. Now, the more poison, the better. Can I get it? Yes. All right. Now, I should have. A wiser me that wasn't distracted on figuring out what pizza I needed to order would have done this. All right, let's get poison on the big guys. There's some big guys over there. All right, big guys coming from here. We'll poison them all. And we'll do another war call. That was premature. We still had a lot more time left. Oh, gosh. There goes my rogue. Who is that guy? What is this little axe thing? Was that me? Where did these guys come from? Yo, the mine is saved and we just got a necromancer? Now, the fun thing about this game is there's a lot of replayability. Each run should take anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how fast you are. We just unlocked endless mode, so we could continue playing. But overall, they're looking for about 10 hours of content, at least in early access. So check out the game for yourself. Use the link in the video description, as it's out right now in early access. A big shout out and thank you to Hold the Mine for sponsoring today's video. And remember, you guys need to get out there and hold the mine. Thanks for watching.